This line. Yeah, I want to play a Suisui. It'll be funny. Wait. Wait. We actually get to try her out already. That's so soon.
Dumpling, are you alright? If this isn't enough to pave the way,
Now I get to see her kids right away. Suisui, she used the same set as this, but I assume that this is not going to be her proper set. She probably has her own set that I haven't farmed yet. Her normal attack, Cloud Breath, restoring Cloud Breath on hit. So this is going to be connected to her forte. Every time you use her attack, normal attack. Got it. I'm wondering if she does perform Glacier Shave. She doesn't have like Toon Strain or Toon Rupture as well. That's all good. Resistance skill, Resistance Stance. Resistance Stance do upon casting Resistance skill, Awakening Spring and Intro skill. Suisui enters Resistance Stance, clears all Floral Epistle. During Resistance Stance, Suisui unlocks new combat moves and restore Floral Epistle through certain skills. I mean, this is not all that as well. Okay, there is a Glacier Shave, healing Glacier Shave and inflicting Glacier Shave on the target one time on hit. She doesn't do as much as Lucilla still, or even she probably just do the same amount of Glacier Shave as Hiyuki. But if you play Suisui, Lucilla, and Hiyuki, it's probably gonna be a broken team. Suisui can obtain Cloud Breath through certain skills. Okay, we go through this. After entering Resistance Stance for 15 seconds, Suisui ends Resistance Stance and clears Floral Epistle. So after using the forte, you have two different types of forte. Ends Resistance Stance and clears off Floral Epistle. There's gonna be like 2 bars of forte. And we're gonna try her out as soon as possible as soon as we see the enemy later. While performing attacks on the ground, press dodge and cast dodge, parting miss. I do notice like she have these different types of dodge just now I tried, right? Yeah, right there. You do attack.
Flow like water.
That's a cool dodge, right? Damn. Alright. That's man. She does move beautifully. Suisui that is. Suisui unlocks new combat moves, restore Flora Vista through certain skills. Okay. That one. For performing attack, you can dodge parting miss, just not that that we did just now. Does not reset cycle basic attack. When in Drizzle Stance, basic attack Zephyr Stance is replaced with basic attack Drizzle Stance. I want to know what she scales off, her damage that is, but they're not mentioning that all that much. We're gonna try her out later, so okay, basic attack, mass 600 points when Drizzle Stance, basic attack Drizzle Stance, and heavy attack Drizzle Stance restores Floral Epistle. Floral Epistle is gonna be part of the forte that you need to get max 600 points. Triggering a successful dodge while casting dodge, parting miss also restores the points as well. A large amount as well. So if you have like a lot of, if you have done the attack and the enemy attacks you and then you dodge using that parting miss dodge, it will give you extra, more than your usual dodge. It will give like 102 points instead of nothing. Basically, if you do the normal dodge, it will be nothing. Consuming enrichment grants the resonator 10 stacks of spring birth up to 10 stacks. When the resonator with spring births is not at full HP, restore HP, so she's one of those support that heals. She is gonna be a Shorekeeper, the third Shorekeeper. My god. But now we have like Mornye, and Suisui is gonna be something that is related to negative status, it seems to me, that is. Now let's keep going right here. When a resonator other than Suisui takes a fatal blow, they will not be knocked out, but instead, yep, a Shorekeeper. Just like Mornye has it, just like Shorekeeper have it as well. Like when you get hit and then you can just click dodge and then you can just get back up right away. Suisui HP will not go down below 1. That's decent. I'm pretty sure Verena has it as well at some point in her sequences where if she reaches 1 HP, she has a shield. When Resonant Skill Awakening Spring and Intro Skill Tinkling Jade hit a target, they additionally restore 18 points of Concerto. Okay, so she doesn't really need that much Concerto because of this alone. So just like Mornye as well, Mornye also have like Concerto build up really fast. Unlike Shorekeeper, unlike Verena doesn't really need it as well. If you have like Verena, if you do some mid-air attacks, she does build Concerto energy faster than Shorekeeper. Shorekeeper alone have the problem of Concerto energy, which is why getting her signature is a problem. But for Mornye and I guess Suisui as well, they can have her own they can have their own signature, and you will still not have a problem of building concerto energy. Okay, more here, and increase the attack crit rate by 80% and glacial damage 240%. This is gonna be her own damage. So build her, you need 20% crit rate, right? 20% crit rate max, and you don't need to have any more than that because you will guarantee to have 80% more crit rate, so that will give you like 100% uptime of crit damage. Now, moving on to the outro skill. Suisui enters Roaming Transcendent. She's gonna be in mid-air. We've seen those gameplay, right? She's gonna be in mid-air. Resonators in the team gain 25% all damage amplification. That is good. Always nice to see that. Every character does it as well. Some characters like Lynae also give that kind of support as well. Suisui exits Drizzle State and consume all flora and unlocks the following effect based on the amount of flora episode. 0 episode, consume all nearby resonators in the team gain Reflecting Shadows for 6 seconds. Reflecting Shadows, Suisui grants Reflecting Shadows to all nearby resonator in the team upon casting outro skill, increasing their resistance. Increasing the character that you'll be playing as resistance to interruption, granting extra bonuses of Roaming Transcendent, where Suisui can just stay mid-air. So the more flora episode you have, the longer she stays in mid-air, and the interruption resistance for your characters. At least 200 episode. Ceaseless Landscape is active. Suisui may perform Plume Step within a certain time into her Transcendence Dance while I'll say, okay, that's not much to say right there. At least 400 episode consume. State the activeless resonator within the Ceaseless Landscape deals more damage, more flora episode, more damage, all that stuff. For every 1% of Suisui's energy region over 200%, the resonator deal. So now you have to focus a lot on energy region as well. Now this is something very common to every single support in the game. Galbrena, Shorekeeper, even Mornye. If you give more energy region, more damage. The resonators can deal more damage. That's always nice to see, so you can build her very easily, just like Mornye as well. So build energy region instead of having HP percent or something like that. Now there's something really interesting right here. Where when they cast outer skill, Suisui grants incoming resonator undulating mist when resonators with undulating mist consume negative status or electro rage. Now that shows me that if the character you're playing as will be even Spectral Rover and Zani might actually work in this team. You might not actually need Phoebe anymore. That is an interesting way to see Suisui as. Stacks on the target, they gain an attack increase for every 0.12% of Suisui's energy region. Again, energy region need to be over 200%. The resonator's attack is increased by 1.1% for 6 seconds up to 50%. So 50% bonus damage increase already. That is quite nice. Lasts for 14 seconds until the resonator is switched off the field. I would say like it's quite good to play as Spectral Rover and Zani, but I don't think it works with Spectral Rover and Zani because Zani consume negative status, so that leads to the enemy not having any Spectral Rover applied to them, right? So Suisui has nothing to consume. But characters like Havoc Bane, I mean, obviously is made for Yangyang SP, and I guess Glacier Shave also works as well because they left off an application towards the enemy, so there is something for Suisui to consume. So unfortunately, Zani and Spectral Rover might not work as well as I thought. That's your Zani, still gonna have to stick with Phoebe unfortunately. When Undulating Mist is removed, the attack increase effect is also removed. But I do think like it's quite good for you to have like this. 2 negative status unit DPS or sub DPS, sub DPS, and then support, right? This means like if you want to play Yangyang, Chisa is kind of a necessary thing to have. Chisa increase the Havoc Bane, increase negative status application, and Suisui will be able to consume more negative status as well, and then give more damage to the team. It's just the team that makes perfect sense to me is Suisui, Chisa, and Yangyang SP. I mean, it's pretty obvious what they're trying to do, and also if you have like Glacio, Lucilla, and Hiyuki, this team also works together as well. But man, any other team before that, even with Cartethyia S3 might work, sure. Cartethyia S3 with Jakona and then Suisui, that might work. But Zani,
no.
I feel so bad for Zani mains because they don't have that much team to play around with, other than Zani, Spectral Rover, and Phoebe, or Zani, Phoebe, and Shorekeeper. That is so unfortunate. That's for 30 seconds during Roaming Transcendence. Suisui will be merged with Ceaseless Landscape and start a Transcendent Dance during which she will perform plume steps. Okay, there's not much to go through here and afterwards. Okay, plume step. Performing plume step grants reflection shadows to all nearby team. Inflicts 1 stack glacier shave on all enemies within the ceaseless landscape. There's more infliction for glacier shave as well, so that means more damage for Hiyuki team. Very nice, very cool. I don't think we have read this one as well yet. Yeah. Inflicting a target with Spectral Frazzle, Fusion Burst, Glacier Shave. I guess Fusion Burst team will work as well. I forgot about Aemeath team. There you have it. A small team right there. It's just Spectral Frazzle. And it's all because Zani just consumes so much Spectral Frazzle for her own damage. Unless you have like, I don't know, S3 or S6 Zani. I'm not so sure which sequences where Zani needs less Spectral Frazzle to do more damage. I'm sure there is some, but unfortunately, if you have S0 Zani, I don't think Suisui will work that well, you know? Inflicting Spectral Frazzle, Fusion Burst, Glacier Shave, Arrow, negative status, or dealing the corresponding negative status damage increase the max stack limit of the corresponding negative status that target can receive by 3 for 15 seconds. Okay, it's just deal more damage the more negative status is applied to the enemy. Inflicting a target with Electro Flare or dealing the corresponding negative status damage increase the max stack limits of Electro Flare. Electro Rage, that's just a normal common thing as well. Increasing the amount of time you can stack the negative status. Consuming Havoc Bane stacks on the target after landing a skill allows the Resonator's Havoc damage to ignore. Now that is insane, right? Now it just seems like pretty obvious that this team is made specifically for Yangyang SP. So I'm not even gonna bother thinking that she's gonna work with any other characters, even though they will work, especially with Yuki and Lucilla team. But Yangyang SP, 100% is gonna deal more damage, more than any other teams. Now, I think that's about it for us to cover with Suisui. Let's go and give her a try. Now let's look for some enemies, yeah? Let's look for some enemies. I'm glad they allow us to try her so soon. This allows me to make a video right away, because clearly I'm very good at it even during on stream.
One eternity later.
Let's give her a try. I want to try solo Suisui first, okay? We're gonna have to try that. I mean, of course, she will be able to do more damage with if there's like SP Yangyang or any other negative status DPS. But well, that's all we can afford for now. Suisui DPS. Here we go. There they are. Our first test. I'm gonna try and see the forte as well if I do the parting mist dodge, because that is something that is important, I believe. You gotta have like a perfect dodge, but at the same time you have to also do your attack first, then dodge to get that parting mist. They better allow me to try. I swear to God, if someone try to save me right now, it better not be. I know it. They won't allow you to test it out. It's Jingran. Jingran actually tried to save us right now. My God, dude. Thank God I was able to read her kids before they tried to ruin it for us.
But wait, there's more.
Okay, I'm gonna talk about this just for the video extra, just in case if this character is gonna be gone again. Now, let's look at her weapon real quick. She does give energy regen, so that already helps a lot. Just like Shorekeeper, just like Mornye, they all have like energy regen for their weapon, and that really seals the deal for me. Increased max HP, so this character, as you all know, that she does kills off HP already. Casting Resonance Liberation restores 8 points. Now that is something similar to Shorekeeper, right? Except, again, like I mentioned before, she does give 18 points of Concerto energy already and 30 points of Resonance energy. So that means you just kind of feel the same way as you play Mornye. Mornye really feels smooth, even if you have her weapon. She gets Concerto energy so much, so you can switch out to the different character right away. So we have the same thing right here. Restores 8 points of Concerto energy through Resonance Liberation, and then you get more through the kits alone. Inflicting Glacier Shave grants no taint for 6 seconds, applying healing grants ripples for 6 seconds. If the wielder has done both while on the field, the next outro skill grants both effects for 6 seconds. When the wielder has both Snow Taint and Ripples, the attack of all nearby party resonators in the team is increased by 20%. So I would say, now look, I would say this weapon is not really a must pull unless you just like the drip. That's all it is. The drip, this bird right here looks so cool with our character, Suisui. This weapon right here is not a must pull. It's not all that great. If you have variation, do that. But my God, this is probably the best looking rectifier in the game. It fits her way too well. Even I feel like pulling for it. Okay, but I know I don't need it, so that's that. Okay, fight. Okay, alright. Okay, finally we get to test her out, right? So, attack me. That fills up the bar really fast. Oh my god, okay, that's how it works, right? So the timing needs to be perfect like that. The dodge. I'm sure it wouldn't be that difficult if like a lot of enemies are attacking you all at once.
You lost the beat.
Okay, that is really good. And then you can do this right away. Doesn't take long. She does apply Glacier Shave a lot easier than I thought as well.
Come now, I could use another dancer.
And then you need to use ult right now. But my ult is not fully recharged yet, unfortunately. Oh, okay, that dodge. Using that dodge really just fills up the forte bar immediately. Yeah, that's like one too many times tries already. I can confirm that's how you play her at this point. But yeah, I believe that's about it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.